You can see the tension on the surface of the water created by the spinning balls. Under the spinning balls, you get a river-like flow and a little bit of white water for maximum oxygenation and circulation. So I have 2 pumps and 2 balls spinning, and it creates nice surface tension. That way you don't get that algae rising up if you have a good flow, like a white water flow, like what you see coming out of the mountains. In the mountains, the water is crystal clear and the water flows a lot like that on the surface. You get that surface tension, which is nice for the pond, especially this pond here. It's in the full sun now, and that way I don't get so much algae, very little algae. Actually, algae isn't even a problem now. These fish are so hungry that I think they're eating everything in sight. They follow me around. They're beggars. Beggars in Canada. And I have another spinning ball. I think everybody's seen them, but here again, that's the 20-inch. You can see the surface tension, white water rapids under the 20-inch spinning ball. Maximum circulation and oxygenation with minimal evaporation and splashing. That's the 2 big old koi. For sure they're over 20. I've had them since the very early 90s. I think I got them in 92, possibly 93. I had them, they were very small when I first got them. They were like smaller than the goldfish. They were really teeny. They were barely an inch long. Now they're like almost 2 feet long, I swear. This guy's really big. She's always hungry. Big old mama. That white one always, for the last 24 years, she always swims just beside the orange one. They were in the same tank together many years ago when I got them at this pet store. And they've been together forever. And they've been in this tank for over 20 years in this pond. I'd like to put a new liner eventually, because this liner's getting pretty old. And then we got a beautiful selection down here. There's a small little ball. That's just probably a 6-inch, and it's creating a small amount of white water, breaking up the surface tension. And there's a slightly larger spinning ball there. The water goes down to the bottom pond. Some nice moss there. And my marsh marigold never bloomed this year. Now when these things wag back and forth, these solar things, usually indicates there's a little bit of an updraft, because really there's no wind, but they're moving. So it could just be a warm updraft causing them to sway. And that's just a beautiful, gorgeous day in Canada.